I recently said goodbye to my Minecraft world. I packed my bags and set off in search of a new adventure out west. Welcome back to the Hammer. And we are back for episode 2, a month and a half later. Wow. What took so long? What is the excuse of the week? Have I been too busy to play Minecraft? No, I've been playing Minecraft. Have I been sick? No, I'm fine. I'm doing great. Have I been working on like a top secret project behind the scenes that requires all of my attention? No, it's not that either. So, although I did post a couple of world edit tutorials on my other channel, so I have been posting, but it wasn't that. So what was it? A little bit of transparency. I got kind of nervous. I got kind of scared, which, you know, admitting it in your head is one thing, but saying it out loud, that sounds super lame. So, you know, that's a bit embarrassing. Conquest Reforged adds, if you guys know this by now, but it adds over 13,000 new blocks to the game, and that's not even including the other mods that I've got attached to this. But after that first episode, when we sort of started down the process of building the giant lumber mill, I realized, holy, this is way beyond anything that I can sort of fathom in my brain. I was like so overwhelmed by it. I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I took a step back and I got stuck, and then I stopped. But obviously we're back now, so what happened? What changed? Well, in the time that I've sort of just took a step back from it, I've been thinking, I've been planning, I've been trying to figure out what the next step is, and it sort of came to the realization that, at least if I speak personally in my life, difficult decisions can be a really good thing. I mean, when you're at a crossroads, it's usually because you're sort of at the threshold of growth. Like, it's an opportunity to do something that you've never done before, and it is scary, and that's fine. Like, it's not mutually exclusive. Like, things can be really hard and really uncomfortable, but they can also be good at the same time. I kind of realized that. I'm like, okay, this is going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it. So I started getting back into it. My brain started ticking again, and I was like, okay, here we go. The best way to eat an elephant is by covering it in your favorite sauce, which for me is building. So I'm gonna lead build heavy. In this episode, we're gonna be making some cool stuff, guys. Just you wait. But right now, we're on the boat, we're on the water, looking for kelp, because I need kelp to make conveyor belts, which is gonna be a big part of this episode. And I'm looking for an ocean. Hey. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Okay, so we made it home pretty late, but I guess that's what you sort of can expect from doing a day trip out to the ocean. Let me drop this cap off into the furnace. I think I'll keep some though, because I want to make a farm for it. So this chest is very full. Man, this place is so boring. Oh my goodness, we need to do some serious work pulling this together. Oh gosh. Sheep in the house, sheep. Get out from under my wagon. No. Oh, anyway, welcome back everybody to the main area. Oh, hello, we've got a guy over here. Please tell me he's not selling kelp, because that would have just... Okay, he's not. Okay, thank you. So yeah, in the previous episode, we made a great start on automating stuff with the Create Mod. Look at this beauty. This is the most primitive day one farm with the Create Mod, but it works. We also explored some stuff with using these saw blades to kind of automate production of different recipes, different crafting recipes. And then we put together this little wagon down here, which is going to be my house. To begin with, at least. But we're gonna expand on this, and I'm really excited actually. I've been planning this this build for a little bit now, and I think it makes sense for this whole area. Yeah, the story that I'm going with for this area starts with me, this wandering traveler. Actually, I should ditch my armor, probably a little bit more appropriate. Get rid of the sword. It starts with me, which sounds really vain, but this wandering traveler turns up, but he doesn't really know what he's doing, so he needs a friend. So today I introduce to you the Machinist, the first of many wandering travelers who have all come from lands afar to try and create a new life somewhere out here in the West. So we're going to create kind of like a mini village of these pioneer kind of carriages around the place that sort of have all gathered, and they bring their unique skills The one that we're going to be working on today is going to be the Machinist, which is the sort of working title. These are the color palette we're going with, purple and red. Loosely based off the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, which was a movie, a very bizarre movie. I have no recollection of what happened in the movie. I can barely remember it. But the only thing I can remember is this amazing vehicle that they ride around in, which I think was the Imaginarium. So we're going to be creating something like that. It's going to have all sorts of tricks and gizmos and gadgets. And this character is going to be kind of the one that sort of pioneers the technology for this area. So that I don't have to do it, which is going to be great. So to begin, I think we probably need to level out the terrain a bit and bring it up to, I think, like this level here. Just having like too many blocks difference between the levels of each thing, it might sort of come back and bite me in the butt. So I'm probably going to flatten it out and lift it up to here. I think there shouldn't be too much of a problem. That should give me a good foundation to start with. Hopefully my shovel can get through this in one piece. Okay, all you Minecraft geniuses out there, is there a better way to do this? Because I'm trying to fill in a large area, and what I normally do is I'll create these like lines, and then like you saw before, I just kind of walk along them and place blocks to fill them in, hopefully pretty quickly. Is there a better way to do this? I don't know. This is going to take quite a while, and if there's a faster way to do it, then let me know. Let me know. Look at all that dirt, all that grass. We finally did it. We got the platform flattened out, all the dirt in. It took so much dirt. This took like two and a half double chests of dirt blocks. Yeesh. And we've started planning out the cart here, the wagon carriage. And it's just blowing my mind how much detail you can fit into a small space. Like this thing is 4 blocks wide. 4 blocks wide. And we've got wheels and we've got just so much going on. I'll show you this one over here. I really am trying to go all out and do like the underside, make sure it looks like the wheels turn. I even did a little bit of a fizz over here. It doesn't really make sense, but you know, it's kind of implying that there's some kind of steering mechanism going on under there. But for this one, I've got these boys, and if I just maybe I won't just. This is the underside of what I dug out. Look, this is all the dirt that I dug out. It should be lit up pretty well. I don't think mobs are spawning down here. I'm putting these brackets on under here, and they sort of do that. These are from the Create Mod. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. It's the only way I know how, but we're putting those on. They look like a thing, and I can fill that in. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put that together. I'm going to do the underside. I'm going to do the top side. I'll probably build the full exterior, and then we'll come back in and start to make it all function. Put all the technology in it. The Machinist has arrived in town, and he's my neighbor. There it is. We got it in. It's done. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it the traveling circus? You tell me. This thing is crazy. Apparently the sun wants to go down right as we're about to do a little tour, but straight away you can see that it's got like a little fold out stage. I really love the idea of like having performers come out and perform, do live music and theater. I'll be honest, it's turning into a trailer park, but here you go. Everyone can just perform and enjoy like a campfire, some live entertainment. Inside, we're gonna have a whole bunch of machines. This is still very unfinished. We're gonna figure that one out real soon. Upstairs is the living quarters, again, with no living table. You can open these blinds here. Look at that, sunset is going off right now. We've got this sort of upstairs mezzanine, these sort of assistants quarters, and then on top we have like a little deck. You can watch everything going on, and then again more holes because we're going to be putting some things in here. So let's get to it. So what I want is to have a bunch of sort of machines, right here, actually. A bunch of just things that are like the real bare essentials of Create. So we need this press thing. I'm gonna have like a mixer, and then I think I'm gonna put like a millstone right here. But they need power. So what do we do for power? In the last episode, we experimented with water. You can't see that. I can barely see it on my screen, but we got chests. We got chests. I'll be real with you. I think they suck. Water wheels just do not cut it. They're so bad. So we got to level up, and the level up is a windmill. So we're gonna make a windmill on top of a carriage. And for that, we need a windmill bearing, which is this recipe right here. I don't think this is going to work, but let's try it anyway. So we put down the turbine. No, we put down the windmill bearing, I think it's called. And we click. And it's not going to turn because I need sails on it. That makes complete sense. How do I do... like... oh, cool. So we're going to go up. Wait, you know what? Before we go any further, let's just test that it actually works. So it's going that way. I would prefer it if it went the other way. So let's break these off. And do, yeah, okay, we're gonna change the direction of this. So if I click this now, it's spinning. That is cool. That is wicked. We got a windmill. We're not really sure how fast it's turning at the moment, but we need to get some power out of here. It needs to go from this point or this point, and it needs to get down to power this guy, and then eventually the two other machines down there. This turns, not very quickly though, so we need to speed it up. So we're gonna go big wheel into little wheel. How do I do that? That guy there. We go another big wheel here, and then we speed it up again. We're cranking it. We're putting a gearbox in. That's more like it. And then I think we'll run a shaft all the way to here. And now, okay, this is going to get exciting. The whole calc mission is about to make sense. So I need to run a conveyor belt from here to here. How may I help you? What are you selling? Never come back. I've got my calc. Can I turn it into something? Let's go. Mechanical belt. I don't know how much of this I'm going to need. Let's start with 5. We'll try that. If I jump... no, I don't even need to jump. I click on there. And I click to here. That's 1. Ooh, okay. So let's... okay, cool. Let's try this. We're going to right-click on the thing. It's spinning. This is all spinning. It's powering up. We've got the belt turning. And now it's coming all the way down here. And it's spinning this guy. So we should be able to... if I get some iron... oh, okay. So that's all of it. But it is working. That's great. That's awesome. Okay, I'll take that off. Nice, nice. I've kind of just like speed run a few things. So I need to set up a basin. So that's going to eject to there. We're not going to be doing anything with this right now, but it needs to be here eventually. Cool. So we've got a mixer. But this needs a little gear, and I need one of these little mini dudes. So that's going to go right on top of this guy, actually. Cool, sweet. So that's all working now. We have... ooh, that's cool. Is it spinning fast enough? It's not rotating with enough speed, which means that we need to add more sails to the windmill. Ow. Who shot me in my own home? Alright, let's try this again. We turn it on, and I mean, apparently it's good. So we've got 2 out of 3 going. This thing's spinning. This looks actually so cool. Let me step back here a little bit. Yeah, that's awesome. It's so cool seeing like moving stuff, automation. The next one's going to be pretty fun because it's sort of, I wanted to have some external stuff going on. So we've got a barrel down here for collection. We're going to put a chute on top of it, and then this guy needs to go there, and then I want to put a chute on top of that, so I can just throw any sort of grains or stuff that needs crushing in the millstone, and it should just end up in this barrel. We need power though. We need to get it spinning over here, so I need a cogwheel, and then we should be able to get our mechanical belt. I've been calling it a conveyor belt this whole time. Is this going to connect? It is. Do I get the green? Ooh, no. Oh, it does. Yes, cool. That is awesome. Sweet. So that's going to now... that's kind of satisfying. That's spinning to there. That's going to there. And then I want a vertical gearbox here. So now if I ever want to tap off, I can take power to this to like a tree farm, or I can go down underground with it, all powered off this one windmill. It's even got the ticking sound. That might get annoying. The build is now completed. We've got the shaders on. We're going to do a little tour with the shaders on because you guys keep telling me to play with the shaders on, but my computer can't really handle it. So if it gets choppy, if it gets framey, that's on you. That is not my fault, okay? So here we go. Here it is. We've got this thing spinning. I mean, I can't even believe that I'm playing the game with shaders on right now. This is crazy. We're hitting 35. There you go. 35 frames per second. If you need to know, we're at like what are we at? Render distance of 16 chunks. We're doing okay. All that aside, this thing is looking so sweet. We've got some treats up top. Let's check it out. I added a little workbench inside and put this little book with ink on it. Looks like you know, you're drawing up plans for the next invention. There's so much happening in here and I love it. I'm so here for it. This thing, we've got stuff spinning, crazy stuff. The mechanical press, we've got the mixing thing, whatever it's called. This thing is still spinning. And then I've got this, this is a painting up here. Let me turn this thing off here. If I walk underneath this, you're going to see it disappear. So I think paintings have like face culling on the back or something. So we can only see it from down below, but that's fine. We've got another painting up here. I love this view from up here. I think this is so cool. Just looking down on everything, going crazy. The sleeping quarters, and I haven't shown this, I think. I added a little outside area, which is so cool when you can look down onto like the campfire and the performing and live music and all that sort of stuff. So I am so happy with how this turned out. I think it is like the coolest. It's the coolest one so far. We've got 2, so there's not much competition. Speaking of which, what should be the next cart that we add to this village? Who arrives next? Let me know down in the comments. Check that out. That is a little butterfly flying over this little herb garden that I put in. It's actually just a block of butterflies, but I think it's so cool. I've got another one down the bottom here. I'm just going to jump off like a crazy person. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So yeah, we got another butterfly here flying over these plants, and just little details like that are so nice. They just add so much life and movement to the area. So there it is. That is the Machinist wagon. It's spinning. It's going crazy. I love it. I love it so much. All right, so I think that's going to do it for this video. In between this and the next episode, I'll probably pack down everything over there, move it over here. We'll sort of relocate, and I'm going to work out this road. You guys are going to let me know which carriage we need to add next. And I think I'll probably decorate this area out a little bit. Add in some like burnt soil. Where is it? This one here, maybe. Add some of that, and we could do, I don't know, there's so many different possibilities here, really. Anyway, that's going to be it from me for now. See you all in the next video. Peace.